Welcome back to the training series for SmartERP. We shall continue towards our next chapter, which is Compute Salaries. In this chapter we shall cover in detail on how to compute and process payroll. We shall see how to print various regulatory reports, how to record payment details for the salary month, and uploading supporting documents for your salary month. So to process salaries, go to Add-ons, Payroll, Compute Salaries, then Compute Salaries, one click. This is what the Compute Salary screen looks like. Here we can compute and process your salaries. As you can see, the current month salary processing is for February 2021 and the payroll status is pending. The GL status shows the posting status of your payroll into your ledgers. This shall be covered in the Finance module training. So to compute the salary, we shall click on Compute Salaries button. On a click of a button, your salaries are calculated instantly. As shown, the payroll status is calculated. You can verify the salaries and are further be able to compute multiple times. Let us now quickly see total summary of salary that is computed for the month. That's the total earning computed this month. The total taxable income, the total PAYE that you shall be remitting, the total NHIF that you shall be paying, the total WCF, the total SDL that you shall be paying, the total union contribution, the total loan recovered this month that was given to the employees, and the total non-taxable income, resulting to your total net salary. If you have employees in Zanzibar, you shall see the summary for Zanzibar jurisdiction over here. You can also see the Provident Fund according to your branch and institution. This shows the total amount of Provident Fund contribution. There are two ways to view the salary sheet for the current month, either in PDF version or exported in Excel. You can view it branch-wise, department-wise or designation-wise. You are also able to print your e-filing payee and SDL before finalizing your salary. Let's take a look at the salary sheet. Click Print to show the report. As shown, the salary sheet is formatted in 4 main columns, which are Employee Information column, Total Earnings column, Total Deductions column, and the Net Salary column. Each of these main columns are further divided into sub-columns to show the information categorically. The Total Earnings column includes your basic salary, allowance, leave encashment, overtime amount, totaling up to your total earnings. Total Deductions column will include Provident Fund, NHIF, taxable salary, payee, advances, loans and union contribution. This will add up to show your total deductions. Finally, your net salary will be derived from the difference between the total earnings and total deductions. So, once you have ensured that the salary computation is correct, you will now require to process the salary computation for the month to freeze it, so that no changes can be made to the salary data after that. Thus, to process the salaries, you need to first tick the checkbox to confirm and verify that the salary sheet calculations are correct. This will further enable us to select the Finalize Salaries button, so now we are able to process the salary. As you click on the Finalize Salaries button, you shall see a pop-up whereby the system will prompt you to confirm whether you want to finalize your salaries or not. As you click OK, your salary will be processed as shown under your payroll status. We can now see that at the bottom of the page a new section is available. In this section we are able to print all the necessary reports that are mandatory for submitting at the end of the month. So, first things first. Let's pay salaries to the employees. In order to do that, click on Select Salary Reports. A drop-down menu shall appear. You can search for Payslip Report and select it. As you select the report, click on Show Report button to generate all the salary slips of the employees for the current month. As we click the Show Report button, the payslip will provide a complete information and a detailed breakdown about the net salary that is received by the employee, such as employee information, total earnings, total deductions. Further, you can print these payslips for your employee record as well as for your record. Or, simply click on the Send Email button, which will automatically send all the payslips to the respective employees onto their emails. Such comprehensive payslip brings in a great clarity and transparency in the organization. It also helps in building employee confidence in employer. However, if you want to pay salaries in checks, search Check Printing Report in the drop-down menu and select the report. Once the report is selected, click on Show Report button to generate all the salary checks. You can see how the data is shown here in order to match your standard check design. You can then keep the bunch of checks on your printer, and simply give a print command to print all the checks at one go. Thus, it avoids hassle of checks writing and human errors while handwriting. System supports printing of checks on any kind of printer that has envelope printing tray. System also supports generating bank instruction form for salary credit over bank transfer. Thus, if you want to pay your employees over bank transfer, search for the Report Bank Salary sheet in the drop-down menu and select the bank. Finally, click on Show Report button to generate the bank instruction form. The report will list the employees with their respective bank account number and net salary to be credited. You may sign and approve the form and submit to your bank for the necessary salary transfer. Now, as the employee salaries are settled, you can comfortably work on preparing and submitting the regulatory reports. Maybe the first thing you want to work is on the Provident Fund submission, so search for Provident Fund Report in the drop-down menu, then select the Provident Fund institution and click Show Report button. In no time your Provident Fund contribution is readily available for you to print, sign, stamp and submit with the check. Further, to prepare Workers' Compensation Submission Report, search for Workers' Compensation Contribution Report and select the report, then click on Show Report button to generate the WCF report. You can see the report is fully compliant for you to simply print, sign, stamp and submit with the check. For your online submission of monthly returns for PAYE and SDL, simply search e-filing PAYE and click Show Report. It will download the Excel in this format. You can now simply copy these details and paste it in the original PAYE Excel file from the government. For e-filing SDL, it will follow the same steps as e-filing PAYE. Just be sure to choose e-filing SDL and click Show Report. It will download the Excel file in this format. You can now simply copy these details and paste it in the original SDL Excel file from the government. After paying the required taxes, we can now come back to SmartERP and record the payment details for this salary month. You can click Update Details and record the payment details for the government bodies, such as Union Contribution, WCF, NHAF, HESLB, ZGSLB. You can also record the Provident Fund payment information. Simply click Edit and record the check number, the date of check, the receipt number and the date of receipt, the control number and the date of control number. Click Update button. Finally, you can upload scanned documents such as receipts and various other documents for this salary month. So, to summarize this chapter, we have seen how we can compute and process payroll instantaneously. Further, we have also seen comprehensive and ready-made reports for your salary processing and regulatory return submission. We have seen how to capture receipt details. Finally, how to upload supporting documents for your salary month. Thank you for watching.